All right, everyone. Good morning from all over the world. This greeting is from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you for joining my broadcast this beautiful morning of Friday in Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. All right. I want to be having a conversation around my book, my new book, Worth Waiting For. Let's come together to see what exactly is in this book. Let's see together is in the book. That is why I am doing this book review. That's why I'm doing this video. We must know what is in the book. Even though it has been packaged, has been written, it's been printed, and it's already out there in the market. Some people will still not get a copy until they know what exactly is in the book. And that is the essence of this conversation. We need to have the content of the book reviewed. The title of my book is Worth Waiting For. Yeah, Worth Waiting For. And I am the author. All right? I am the author of the book. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to write this first book. So happy that it's my book. You know, there's this joy that comes when you do something by yourself. When you know this one is your product. And I can stand anywhere to talk about this wonderful book because it is directly from me. It's from my inside out to the world. All right? It's my personal experience. All right? So let's talk about me in this book. We are going to be talking about me that is in this book and that can become a lesson to you that is watching. I want you to learn something from me. I am an example, a case study. And that is what we're about to read in Worth Waiting For. And wherever you are watching from, you can help me to share this video, share it everywhere. You can drop your comment at the comments section as we continue. The book is about how it took me 24 years to get my first degree in Nigeria. How it took me 24 years to get a first degree in Nigeria. And the reasons why it took that long. That is the conversation in this book. How I spent a whole 24 years waiting to get a BSc in Nigeria. That's what I am talking about in this book. How a journey of about 4, 5, 6 years, how that journey became 24. Something that was supposed to be done and dusted in 4, 5, 6 years or so. And somehow it became 24 without knowing. You know, it can become 24, it can become 30, it can become 50, it can even become forever without knowing. All right? You got yours in 4 years. You got your BSc in 4, 5, or 6 years. I got mine in 24 years. The reasons are in this book that you are seeing on your screen. 24. And That was between 1997 and 2021. I completed my secondary school education. The first time I would write WAEC was 1997. All right? And the result for that WAEC was a very bad outing. Was a very bad outing. Not only for me anyway, 99% of students that wrote WAEC in that year got a very bad WAEC result, including me. All right? But even though we have 99%, there were still few students, few colleagues, few classmates of ours that made their own papers at that same first attempt. That is the conversation in this book. Why many of us could not make our WAEC results at the first attempt in that year, few of the students that we wrote the exam together made their papers at that same first attempt. The reasons are in this book. You need to read it. What was it that they did that we don't? What were the things that we chose to do that those few ones separated themselves from? How did they make their own papers and others don't? These lessons are in this book, Worth Waiting For. All right? In this book. Are you still following? What is it that they did differently? In these 24 years, I learned some vital lessons. I learned some secrets. Those secrets are secrets of relevance, secrets of success. And I am prepared and decided to share them with you in this book, Worth Waiting For. Worth Waiting For. This book is really worth waiting for. I don't want to blame my poor WAEC results on the school environment. I will not blame my poor WAEC result on the poor educational background. Even though I was born and bred in the village, I started my primary school from the village, secondary school in the village. You might consider that poor background, poor educational environment. But I will not blame my poor results on my poor background. I will not say because I schooled in the village. That is the reason why I could not make my WAEC at the first attempt. Because our history has proved to us that there were millions all over the world like me that also started their school, their education from the village, from a very poor background. And today, they are making waves all over the world. The reason why you are on the ground right now is not because of your background. Poor performance produces poor performance. Poor preparation produces poor performance. I take that again. Poor preparation produce poor performance. If you don't prepare well, you will have poor performance. All right? He who failed to plan has actually planned to fail. That is the only identifiable reason I can attach to the poor performance of my result that year. I hope you understand that he who failed to plan has actually planned already to fail. That's the almighty reason for such a bad outing of my first WAEC attempt. I want to leave it to you to ruminate on. I will leave it to you to think about. Everything must be planned for. And if you miss the planning, you will definitely have a poor outing, a very messed up outing, if there is no solid plan of success on ground. All right? Now, between 1997 and 2001, after I tried severally to rewrite my WAEC, don't forget JAMB is still there. I have to finish with WAEC first, then proceed to writing JAMB. After making second attempt to pass WAEC, it was war, it was struggle. It was a very serious battle, trying to put your mind together, trying to concentrate to have the results that will take you forward. And that is why I will say this. There is no fashion. Note this down today. There is no fashion in writing any exam twice. There is no fashion. There is no fashion whatsoever in writing any exam, any program 2 times. It's not beautiful. It's not honorable. The beautiful thing you can do to any exam that you want to write, any program, any interview, any project that you're going for, is to pass it, do it, and dust it at that very first attempt. Hello? I hope somebody is gaining value here. You have prepared. Your parents have spent money to send you to school, bought all the books, give you all the money that you need to succeed in any exam that comes your way. You cannot afford to fail. You cannot. You cannot afford to fail. So go ahead and pass that exam at that first attempt. That is the most beautiful thing you can do. All right? It's the most beautiful thing at that first attempt. Because let me tell you something. If you fail to pass that exam at that first attempt, the kind of external distraction that will hit you immediately, I don't think you will be man enough. You will be able to handle it. I don't think you'll be able to manage it. Because that is when different things will be calling for your attention. Different will be calling for your do me, take me, have me, come for me, go for me, follow me. Different kind of things will be calling and demanding for your attention. So you need to do that first exam at the very first time and make your papers at the first attempt. It's not only limited to those who are writing exam alone. Even those that are preparing for job interview. You don't have to go and test run just job interview. You must go there and give them a killer appearance, a killer presentation, and get that job and come back home and move on. That is the most honorable thing to do to any program that you have ahead of you. All right? These are the lessons worth waiting for is trying to pass across. There were things that engaged my time. You know, I can as well say, okay, I've tried severally and it's not happening. Let me just go and sit down. Let me go and learn one work. Let me go and start one trade. Let me just accept it as fate. Maybe God does not want me to go to school. Maybe God does not want me to have a tertiary education. I can as well accept to faith. Many are doing it every day. Many are giving up on themselves every day. All right? But I refuse to give up. I refuse to say it is over. I refuse to say it is over. I did something. All right? I did some things. I engaged myself with certain things. I got myself involved with some quality things. I want to be known. I want to be relevant. I want my voice to be heard. Even though I was unable to gain admission on time. The admission to tertiary institution that you have not gained is not final. It's not the only, it's not the last option. There were other options, plenty of them, to give you education that will shoot you to relevance. That is the message in this book. And those were the 24 things that engaged my years of waiting to get a BSc. I had to think outside of that situation. What is happening? This one is okay. How can it work? What other avenue do I have to explore? What other method can I adopt to have education that will make me relevant, that can help me to pass my message to my world, to my generation? It's not only available in the four walls of universities. Education is available everywhere. That is the message in this book. It is not over if you have not gained admission to university. You can pick up yourself and educate. You can give yourself education. So you need to go through these 24 things that I did. And today, people are reading me, people are watching me, people are inviting me to come and speak at their events. These 24 powerful engagements are the secret for my relevance in workspace and gatherings of intellectuals. They are available for your readership. And happy are you if you can get a copy and read for yourself. 24 loaded, powerful engagement. Look, there is no other addition. If you can follow these 24 success and relevant secrets in this book, there is no how you will not be relevant in your world, to yourself too. You will go out and carry shoulder and appear relevant before people anywhere in the world. That is what this book will give you. I also shared my personally crafted 24 quotes on worth waiting for. Personally developed, personally created as an original from me. These are nuggets that you don't want to miss. They are so powerful. They are inspirations that will fire you to relevance. You need to get a copy of this book and go through those quotations. All right? Are you still following? We are having a discussion around my book, and I'm sure you are still following. If I'm making sense at all, help me to redistribute, to share this broadcast. All right? Now, I need to lay this background as we proceed. Worth Waiting For is the title of the book. Now, I don't want you to make that mistake on the concept, on the word waiting that we all are familiar with. Everybody waits for something. In my own case, I waited for this particular first degree. How can a brilliant young boy like me will not have a BSc in this country? No. I must have my own BSc certificate. How can other people be having certificates and me, I will not have? I must find a way to get one for myself. And I was waiting and preparing for it. Now, I am using BSc certificate as an object, as that thing, as that event, that program, that project, whatever it is that you are waiting for. In your own case, it might be another thing. You might be waiting for marriage. You are a single guy, you are waiting to get married to your princess. You are a lady and you are waiting to get to meet your man that will become your husband. Or maybe you are married, you are now a couple, and you are waiting to have your first child. You are waiting for fruit of the womb. All these things that I've mentioned will not happen except you wait. And there has been millions of sermons and messages encouraging us to wait, that those things that we're waiting for will come. Though it tarries, it will surely come to pass. God has promised He's going to do it. Wait for it. People have been encouraging us, motivating us every day, everywhere, that we should wait. Hold on to it. Don't give up. That is not what I am having in this book. My book is not just an encouragement to patiently wait for whatever it is that you are waiting to get. All right? But more importantly, to maximize that period that you have waited. Maximize it and effectively wait for that thing that you are waiting for, that you want to get. That is the conversation in my book. Don't just be patient waiting. Don't be deceived that God has promised He's going to do it. He's going to send one man, He's going to send one woman, and you are rest assured. And you just relax, just fold your hands. You have attended, you have gone for that powerful vigil. You pray from 11 p.m. till 5 a.m. And the vigil was so powerful. And you came back home exhausted, tired, and you were just sleeping, waiting that, oh, this kind of prayer with this kind of prophetic utterances and declaration that have gone out concerning you, more magic will just happen, and that person that will bring that money, that will bring that husband, that will bring that wife, will just come and we just walk into it. That has been the norm. That has been the situation that we have around. I am sick and tired of that. I don't want you to make that mistake again. I want us to discontinue this lifestyle of just waiting, folding hands, waiting for miracles to happen, waiting for magic to happen. Let's discontinue it right now, right here, with this book. So you don't just want to wait, you want to wait effectively. You want to wait in the right sense of waiting. You want to wait and maximize your waiting, because waiting period is not a wasting period. Waiting moments are not to be wasted. They are preparation moments. They are preparation periods. And you need to start approaching waiting moments as such. All right? It is a preparation period. You need to value and cherish it. This will help us to reduce the long queue that we have everywhere in the world. People are waiting for so many, and it's not happening. We pray so much, and there's this little result. We pray so hard, we fast so mighty, yet we don't have things to show for it. We need to discontinue this attitude. It must stop from you, because you are worth waiting for. You have been keeping your word waiting. Imagine me keeping my word waiting for 24 years. Maybe if I've been able to pass, maybe make my first paper, at that first attempt, maybe I would have been given to my word, at least something. I might not be able to write this book, or this story will no longer be relevant, because at least you understand. But at least I will have been generating results for people, because I'm on time. I'm proactive. All right. So I am saying you need to maximize your waiting period. Whoever you are, in whatever category that you are right now, take advantage of your waiting to shoot yourself to relevance. You don't want to finally appear and your word is asking you, what do you bring for us? And you have nothing to show. You have nothing to show. You are a husband, you are a young man, newly married, fresh couple, and you are looking for a job, and you have gone for that interview, only for you to come back and your wife is now asking, how was it? I say, they didn't take me. They didn't give me the job. And the next thing she said, that okay, let's be trusting God. It's good to be trusting God, but have you sat down to check yourself what missed? What was it that I failed to do at that job interview? How was my preparation? Did I prepare well to face that panel? Did I prepare well? That is the conversation in my book. All right? So you need to get a copy for yourself and for people around you. Now you begin to see. Begin to see. Begin to look at people that might need this book. Get copies and send to them. When I came out and said, I spent 24 years to get a first degree in Nigeria. And so many questions started coming forward. How? What happened? Was there any program of BSc that lasts 24 years? Different questions. That is the answer that we have addressed in this book. You need to get a copy. It's important for you to have a copy of this book to yourself. Worth waiting for. All right? You need to know that this book, Worth Waiting For, is very important for you students out there. Students of secondary school, of tertiary institutions, you need to get this book. Because one way or the other, you are going to be waiting for a lot of things. You will be graduating soon. And your dream job will not just appear as they are not going to be giving you that dream job as they are giving you your certificates. You have to wait for it. So you need to get this book to know how to prepare for whatever it is that you want to get. Job seekers, this book is a must read for you. Don't go and face the next interview if you have not read this book. Entrepreneurs, business owners, you need this book. Even if you are a pastor, you have been called to ministry. You have an original divine call. Go and get this book first before you move into ministry. Pastors too need capacity building. Pastors need personal development and growth. You must get this book and read. All right? The things that you need to move to the next level might be found in the most simplest things you never imagined. I'm telling you the truth. The idea can come from anywhere, anybody, or anything at all. All I'm asking you is have an open mind. Not towards my book alone, but be ready to embrace information as it comes, anywhere, from anywhere. I assure you without any doubt that such information you are looking for is also available in my book, Worth Waiting For. So get it. The book is very engaging. It's available on Amazon. It's also available on Seller, and you can also do a direct call to us or message us on WhatsApp, and we'll be willing to get the book across to you. All right, I've come to the end of today's presentation. I'm going to come your way again. Till I do that, Benga Ulukosi is my name. Africa, fearless capacity hunter. I see capacities, I see potentials. And this is the reason why I hunt, build, and empower for productivity. Thank you. See you some other time. Bye for now.